Today, thanks to the help of a FIFA 20 mod that I've been utilizing quite recently on the channel, we've been able to add all the brand new Wonderkids that haven't been added into FIFA 20 and are looking to make their debuts in FIFA 21 career mode.
Oh, go on then. This is exactly what I've been waiting for. This is exactly...
Within this video, we're going to get a taste of what the up-and-coming stars of tomorrow will be delivering, or what they have in store for us come the next iteration of FIFA. It includes never-before-seen players in the game, future Ballon d'Or winners, up-and-coming proteges of the beautiful game. We're going to be scouting them, signing them up, simulating as many seasons as possible to see how their careers develop, what kind of players they transform into in a group growth test / career simulation. Trust me, there's going to be copious amounts of potential on display. Just a warning. This mod has also added a brand new team promoted into Serie B. It's AC Monza, owned by Silvio Berlusconi. They're basically just buying the league. They have so much investment pumped into this club, and I won't be surprised if they get 2 back-to-back promotions. Just for the purposes of this video, all the brand new Wonderkids and teenagers will be joining AC Monza. It might just be the perfect fit for them, especially in Serie B, where they can get heaps of game time, grow and develop. It's the final piece of the jigsaw puzzle. It's a match made in heaven. Lads, before we delve into the video, make sure if you go on to enjoy, smack that like button, hit the subscribe button as well if you're new around here, because we're on the road to 100,000 subscribers before 2021. We've just come off the back of probably one of the most successful months in channel history, and I gotta thank you lads for it, showing all your love and appreciation. Let me know down below. Feel free to discuss what other Wonderkids are you guys looking forward to come FIFA 21, and we're gonna start off with a pretty obvious one. He's already been confirmed to be in the beta. It's Ryan Cherki. The Frenchman is an exciting prospect in FIFA 21. It's subject to change, but he's on the path of becoming a Road to Glory favorite, a Wonderkid for the ages. Fresh off a Champions League semi-final elimination, he's bursted out the gates in France, and he has 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. He's 5'9". His acceleration, sprint speed, and his agility are his main highlights. It's a pretty accurate representation, and this might be bang on what kind of overall numbers you're going to be seeing come FIFA 21. From a center attacking midfielder now down to a German central defender, it is Nemandi Collins. Now, feel free to inform me about this guy down in the comments below, because I didn't really know of him before this video. He's been programmed into this mod, and he's a center back, left back, and right back, 16 years of age, 3-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves. He's 6'3" already. Damn, he's tall with medium work rates. He has 73 strength, 73 jumping, everything you want in a center back. Yet another talented young prospect that I've hyped up and talked about on the channel before. Check out my FIFA 21 Wonderkids You Need to Sign video, because he was an honorable mention. It's Wilfred Gnotto, formerly of the Inter Primavera Youth Academy. He's played for the Italian national team at youth level. He did take Italy all the way to the semi-finals of the Under-17 World Cup last year. Unfortunately, in real life, Inter sold him to Swiss club FC Zurich. We still have hope that he's going to be in FIFA 21 and added somewhere along the lines, but he's valued at £1.2 million, centre forward / striker, showing extreme amounts of promise. What I also like about this mod is it's included a few low-key Wonderkids that have flown under the radar. These little hidden gems, diamonds in the rough, and Romeo Lavia, coming straight out of Manchester City's academy, could be the next Vincent Kompany replacement for them. Obviously got a hell of a long way to go at 52 overall. He can play at CDM / centre back. Never really heard of him before this video. I've heard little whispers here and there about this man, Jeppe Kaya, at 16 years of age. Not really a man, more of a teenager. We always know with a prospect out of the Ajax Youth Academy that he has a future ahead of him. 110k market valuation, can also play at striker. It's another German on the list, and we have a plentiful supply of attackers, as it's Unterhaching's Andreas Hurtlerita. 51 overall, nothing too much to boast about besides his balance and acceleration. He can also play up front at centre forward. It's humble beginnings for Youth Academy proteges like them three, as we move on down to a man that has recently made his mark, not only in England, but Germany, as the transfer window has seen Jude Bellingham, Birmingham City's number 22, move to Borussia Dortmund. He's the most expensive 17-year-old. The teenager gets his own face scan in all his glory. He's confirmed to be in FIFA 21, and this year little sneak peek, he's got 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, high attack and work rate with medium defensive. He's a right footer. 2 valuable traits and attributes, as BVB's new English protege has a £9.8 million release clause, but is valued at £4.2 million. To a La Masia Youth Academy graduate, it is Iliax Moriba. It's a Guinean, not like Ansu Fati, who was from Guinea-Bissau. He switched nationalities to Spanish. I've been hearing that he is like the next Pogba, the Spanish Pogba, He's got 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, 6 foot tall, and he's only 56 rated. I thought, after all the hype I've been hearing, he'd at least be in the 60s. With the medium work rates, he's an all-rounder, box-to-box midfielder, and a true powerhouse in the middle of the park. He has an £810 million release fee in his contract, valued at $200k. Now, due to PES having the Brazilian licenses in PES 2021, I'm not quite sure if we're going to be seeing Sandriat Santos. For all his efforts, I'm claiming him. I'm touting him to be the next Casemiro. He's a center mid / CDM with 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, high work rates, a definition of a box-to-box, pure engine in the midfield. Well balanced, he's an all-rounder, and his valuation is $800k. Transitioning from the South Americans back to the Europeans, and if you've been watching the channel for a while now, you know that Xavi Simons is a channel legend. It's a double up in La Masia Youth Academy graduates. He now plays his football over in Paris, playing predominantly for PSG's second team. Here is how he's looking in the mod. No face scan, but 64 overall, 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, medium work rates. He's only 5'5". His traits state that he is a long shot taker and also a playmaker, valued at $875k. With an agent like Mino Raiola, you might be expecting to pay the big bucks for him, as we move down to Emil Roback. With a fire AC Milan kit, Ibra on the verge of signing a new contract. This is literally a Ibrahimovic regen. The second coming of Zlatan, 17 years of age, 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, he's 6'1", rated at 53 overall. He's another work in progress alongside a Manchester United former Monaco Youth Academy talent. It is Hannibal Mejbri, the Frenchman, yet another playmaker in the side with 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. I feel like he's been completely robbed of his overall, only standing at a 52. He's got the Sideshow Bob-esque afro to show off, and he has acceleration, sprint speed, and agility already in the light greens with 75 acceleration. That's nothing that hard work in training and match time can't fix, as he's valued at 110k. Florian Wirtz, another wonder kid that's confirmed to be in FIFA 21 from the get-go. A lot of the career mode community absolutely hyped for Bayer Leverkusen's brand new German prospect. They've got the next golden boy, the next poster boy for the club. 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. He can play on either side of the wings and in that cam position. Medium-low work rates. His physical stats already boasting some extreme numbers with 84 acceleration, 85 sprint speed in the dark greens. No traits or specialities to show off, as his market value is £3.2 million. I'll tell you this for free. Germany know how to produce talents. They are literally a youth academy talent factory. It's your Sofa Mukoko putting up numbers in the BVB Academy that are unrivaled. He's been gifted a face scan mod as well, and standing at only 15 years of age. FIFA 22, he might receive his in-game debut with medium-low work rates. He's only 5'10", 3-star, with physicals looking pretty picture perfect. 83 acceleration, 86 sprint speed, pretty accurate for the explosive youngster. 72 penalties, another speciality he has in the locker. I've done growth tests and career simulations with him before on the channel in FIFA 18, FIFA 19. The Bundesliga has proved time and time again that it's a perfect breeding ground for the next new era of Wonderkids. The youngest player in the team on this list is valued at 230k. The Brazilians return, and it's a under-17 World Cup hero for the South Americans. Hailing from Palmeiras, it is Gabriel Veron, who was an instrumental figure in the Brazilians winning the trophy on home soil. The only Wonderkid on this list with 5-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, and has a wand of a left foot on him. 5'9" with medium-low work rate. He's the highest rated youngster in this list / team. Light greens everywhere you look. It's 82 dribbling that really catches the eye. In addition, with flair and technical dribbler, man, he is a free soul, free spirit on the pitch, valued at £12 million. High expectations reign on this man's shoulders as we move on down to former Juventus under-23 player Pablo Moreno. The Spanish striker recently snapped up by Manchester City, and Pep Guardiola get given the chance. I'm sure you've all heard about him this year. I've done a growth test career simulation on the young Mexican talent. It is Luca Romero, officially the youngest La Liga player to make their debut, bursting onto the scene with relegated Mallorca. This mod, I think, actually got it wrong, so for the purposes of this video, he's gonna be Mexican, so that's a small W the Mexicans can take. Valued right now on the transfer market at 250k. Voila, transfer magic has occurred, and this financial takeover has facilitated for all the next future legends, the teenage future stars of tomorrow, to join AC Monza. It's a project we're focusing on the youth, and we have some of the brightest upcoming prospects that the world are yet to know about. A club on the rise and now a team on the rise. I'm I'm excited to see what these guys can achieve in Serie B, Serie A, and possibly even Europe. Here's how the team is going to be deployed. Now, we basically signed a whole entire starting 11 besides centre backs and a goalkeeper. We're going to adapt and see how this plays out over the years, but it's Collins and Lavia, the only two that can play in the defensive spots. We're sticking with that back three, and Paletta will fill up the hole. AC Milan and Parma fans will remember him. For the rest of the team going forward, we are set. We're going all guns blazing with a midfield duo of Xavi Simons and Jude Bellingham. We are looking golden for the next 2 seasons with that midfield partnership. On the 2 sides of midfield, we've got Moukoko, the 15-year-old, and Wirtz playing at right midfielder. Veron will be the right winger alongside Gianotto and Cherki, perfectly wrapping up a wonderful, scintillating attacking trio. The Trident is going to provide that icing on top of the cake. Here's where the fun begins. Let's start simulating and see what this team can achieve. We're in it for the long haul. Grab your seat, grab your popcorn. It is going to be a long and eventful ride. We've come to the end of season 1. Here is how Wonderkids FC Berlusconi's boys have performed. It is Monza finishing in 3rd with 72 points, narrowly missing out on automatic promotion. They qualify for the playoffs alongside Empoli, Chievo, Ascoli, Frosinone, and Salerno. They also went on to get eliminated in round 2 of the Coppa Italia. They made their debut in the Serie B playoffs and lost out to my boys at Frosinone 3-2 on aggregate. They went on to win the whole thing, therefore getting that 3rd promotion spot to Serie A. I guess it was the inexperience and, first season together as a team, but that was way better than I first expected. Our best performer is Gabriel Veron. I've got a strong feeling he is going to be one of the main protagonists throughout this whole grotesque career simulation, with 21 goals and 6 assists, 27 goal contributions. In contribution with Jude Bellingham, the Englishman garnered 12 goals and 9 assists. Wilfred Gianotto with 9 goals and 3 12-goal contributions. Pablo Moreno off the bench managed to bag 5 goals, and Roback, 3rd choice striker, did end up finding the back of the net 4 times. Florian Wirtz on that right-hand side with 3 goals and 8 assists. The German winger with a flying start here in Serie B, and on the left, it's Youssoufo Moukoko with 3 goals. Xavi Simons, lackluster, disappointing first campaign, but he's now up to a 69 overall, 1 goal and 1 assist for the Dutchman. And Ryan Cherki, the explosive French playmaker, only managing 1 goal in 27 appearances. We expect a bit better, the highest being Jeppe Kaya, +8 to his overall, now sitting at 60. It's the likes of Hannibal Mejbri, Hertarita, and Moriba with that +7, +6. You'd expect it. They're playing football, professional football, week in, week out. Florian Wirtz grew the most financially, up 290% on his value. Step aside as the Brazilian Gabriel Veron is valued the most on the transfer market. His price tag's now £18.5 million. The lads are ready to go again, and they've set out their intentions. They're fighting for Serie A promotion. 2 seasons in a row, they finished 3rd in the 2nd division, 8 points away from automatic promotion. Hellas Verona and Lecce go up. Just like last season, we're stuck with Empoli, Chievo, Spal, Salerno, and Perugia in the playoffs. The Coppa Italia saw us out in round 2 as Benevento destroyed us 4-0. Serie B playoffs, we qualify for the promotion playoff semi-final. Was a 4-2 win on aggregate against Salerno, and in the final, oh no, broken hearts. I've been there before, don't you worry, Monza. 2-1 defeat to Empoli. They get that final promotion spot, as we'll be playing 2nd tier football next season. It's heartbreaking, gut-wrenching stuff. As Sir Alex Ferguson once said, you can't win anything with kids. I feel like they've got it in them to prove the doubters wrong one day, and hopefully Sir Alex Ferguson can eat his words. Gabriel Veron, proven his quality, proven his worth, world-class Brazilian talent, now at an 83 overall, well too good for this division. He's managed to find the back of the net 23 times and provide 9 assists. It's Wilfred Gianotto, who I think is going to be the main spearhead, goal-scoring striker of this side. 19 goals and 6 assists, 25 goal contributions for the centre forward. Pablo Moreno off the bench, proven to be a real impact and second option. The Spaniard enjoyed his time here in Italy with 14 goal contributions. Jude Bellingham following up on that promising first campaign, 6 goals and 3 assists for the Englishman. Florian Wirtz putting up 10 assists and 4 goals. Releasing his inner playmaker coming out of him right now, and it's Xavi Simons with a slightly improved campaign. Dutchman with 2 goals and 4 assists. Okay, I did not expect that. The highest have been +3s, and they've been dished out all across the board. The Wonderkids are receiving well-deserved upgrades headed into Season 3. Oh my days, Gabriel Veron are just miles away from the pack. He's a cut above, valued already at £50 million, 19 years of age. We go again. We know our intentions in Season 3. Let's see how they perform. What a breath of fresh air, a relief right now, as in Season 3, we have finished 2nd in Serie B, securing that 2nd automatic promotion spot alongside Brescia, the champions. The Wonderkids have proved themselves with a whopping 96 points. We'll check out the Coppa Italia run if there was any. No, in round 2 again, got a Crotone take us out 1-0. In case you were wondering, it was Spal who won the playoffs, so they will join us in the top flight. As we take a glance over at the squad report, here is how the team sheet wraps up. With our MVP 3 seasons running, Gabriel Veron, 27 goals and 5 assists in Serie B. An absolute legend, the Brazilian taking over Italian football. Following right behind him is Florian Wirtz with 10 goals and 3 assists, the only player to achieve double figures in both goals and assists throughout this whole career simulation at the moment. This growth test exceeding all expectations, and Wilfred Gnotto with one of his more low-key campaigns is still managing to contribute 9 goals and 8 assists. Pablo Moreno matching his Italian counterpart in goals, 9 goals and 2 assists. Rayan Cherki with a much more improved campaign, 6 goals and 2 assists. Xavi Simons from midfield managed to bag 5 goals and 2 assists. Jude Bellingham once more growing gradually, putting up similar numbers and output to the campaigns gone by. It's the neglected future superstars like Romero, Mejbri, Moriba and Lavia not getting the attention, not getting the game time they deserve, and dynamic potential is going to take a hit. Attributes and overall changes have been a much better siding in Season 3. Thanks to our promotion push, it was a +5 for Moreno, +4s for Wirtz, Simons, Kaya and Gnotto, +3s all around the board, and consistently +2s have gone out to even some who didn't get any game time whatsoever. Yeah, you guessed it, it's Gabriel Veron, still streets ahead of the rest of our team. The definition of a Brazilian baller is on our books. Season 4's on the horizons. Let's see if we can survive in Serie A. We've had to dip our hands into the transfer market just one more time. It's a special exception. At the minute, we don't have a goalkeeper whatsoever. We've had to go out and pick up both of AC Milan's top 2 goalkeepers. It's the Italian stallion Gianluigi Donnarumma. He's going to be our number 1 in between the sticks for years to come, and it's his apprentice arriving from Cannes over in France. It's Alessandro Plizzari. Technically, they're classified as local rivals, Monza and Milan, both 2 provinces in the Lombardy region, and have a bit of history between each other. So I decided, why not, in a world where the former Milan owner is currently owning and just pumping so much money into Monza, let's steal their former 2 best players, 2 best goalkeepers, a storyline worth writing. Not only have we survived here in Italy's first division, not only have we finished mid-table, we have qualified for Europe. Europa League, here we come, and the kids are proven that they are ready for the task at hand. Juventus take out the title, and we were only 3 points away from a top 4 Champions League qualification. And Hellas Verona, Brescia and Spal all getting relegated. In the Coppa Italia, they made their deepest run yet. In the round of 16, it's Inter knocking them out 2-0. Now, would I want to know who stepped up to the plate in Serie A? And it's the familiar faces at the top of the pile. Gabriel Veron, he can do it in Serie B, he can do it in Serie A. Now with 23 goals and 12 assists to his name, 35 goal contributions from our marquee Brazilian, and Wilfred Gnotto, his first stint in Serie A, and he managed 30 goal contributions at only 78 overall. He's 20. Pablo Moreno off the bench, proven to be one of the deadliest super subs in the game. 18 goals and 3 assists for the Spaniard. Xavi Simons, they've really just risen to their competition. I'm impressed with the kind of numbers and production these lads have put up. Even Yusufa Mukoko, only at 19 still, with 6 goals and 1 assist. Rayan Cherki with a respectable 3 goals, and Jude Bellingham really stepped up his assist game. It's the likes of Leiva and Collins really getting their priority in that centre-back spot. We lack some starting defenders, and they have taken the opportunities by the scruff of the neck. The Germans really having a happy time here in Italy. Pablo Moreno and Roback happily receiving +5 overall upgrades. It's +4 to the likes of Romero, Mejbri, Moriba and Lavia. Across the board, we are just seeing greens all around. This Wonderkids squad proven that the future is now. FIFA 21 have got so many bright and upcoming talents on the horizons. Let's see if they can take their success above and beyond in Season 5. Damn, that's gonna sting. It's been a slight dip in form domestically, finishing 7th in the league with 72 points. The likes of Roma, Milan, Fiorentina really stepped up their game. Juve take out the title once more. Getting relegated is Benevento, my boys Frosinone and Empoli. We've had the deepest cup run yet, getting knocked out 4-1 to Napoli in the quarterfinals, and it's Inter and Juventus in the final. So I guess that means we do qualify for the Europa League next season. Grab your nearest broom because they absolutely clean sweeped Group H, finishing on top 18 points, 6 wins, invincible. In the round of 13, they took out Portuguese outfit Guimarães 4-0. In the round of 16, they faced PSV 5-0, easy elimination, and in the quarterfinals, they got knocked out to fellow Italian side Roma 3-1. With ballers on the come up, we are seeing signs, unprecedented signs of growth and real output. Performances have been on the up. The first time a player other than Gabriel Veron have finished on top of this list. 28 goals and 12 assists. That is 40 goal contributions in 57 appearances. Give this This Man Player of the Year, MVP, and Xavi Simons, the Dutchman, providing 22 goals and 3 assists. He's a goal scorer midfielder. He's got an eye for goal, and he's definitely proved that in our second Serie A campaign. Gabriel Veron, with a bit of a drop-off, might have had an injury-riddled season. Is Pablo Moreno consistently showing why he can be a super sub backup attack and striking option. Yusufa Moukoko, even though he's one of the youngest players in this squad, he's providing us with reasons to be a starter. 7 goals and 2 assists, with Jude Bellingham providing us 6 goals and 3, being, out of the spotlight, outshunned by his midfield partner Xavi Simons. Florian Wirtz, nowhere near the top of the table where I expect him to be, now at 87 overall, 4 goals and 9 assists for the German, fighting on multiple fronts. I keep forgetting that we've got multiple competitions to be a part of, and it's a +5 awarded to Yusufa Moukoko, now standing at 78 rated. With multiple games a week, multiple competitions, we're starting to reach the high stakes. If they can't cut it now, they better get their act together before season 6, because this is serious. First player to reach the 90s, and also the first player to be valued at over £117 million. First to hit that 9-figure range. We're absolutely buzzing to see what the future holds. Hopefully, we can get our hands on some silverware sooner rather than later. You love to see it. For the first time in the simulation, we have finished in the top 4. Champions League football guaranteed next season, 90 points. They were definitely in a 4-horse title race alongside Napoli, Juventus, and Roma, transforming into one of the big dogs of Italian football, finishing above the likes of Inter, Fiorentina, Milan, and Lazio. In the relegation zone is Hellas Verona, Brescia, and Lecce. Here we go. The first piece of silverware has been won, and it's Monza, victorious in the Coppa Italia, seeing off Fiorentina in the final 1-0 at the Stadio Olimpico. Absolute scenes here as they become Italian domestic cup champion, taking down Roma in the process. Napoli also were eliminated, and Lazio on penalties. What a run. The Wonderkids have bursted into fruition now, and the Europa League will just be a little sweetener on top of that. 15 points, finishing on top in Group B that consisted of Panathinaikos, St. Gallen, and AZ Alkmaar. Round of 32, they saw off RB Leipzig 6-1 on aggregate. Round of 16, they dealt a 4-0 aggregate blow to Monaco. The quarterfinals see them get revenge on the Roma 3-2, becoming semi-finalist 4-1 against Valencia. It was a final on penalties. They took it out against Everton 5-4. The Merseyside Blues facing the wrath of the Wonderkids, European champions, Italian domestic cup champions, and a Champions League berth for Season 7. We're starting to see our impact not only on the domestic front, but internationally, as the 2026 World Cup is happening this season. Jude Bellingham has been called up to the Three Lions, being a starting midfielder in Gareth Southgate's squad. Will it be coming home in 2026? We don't know. The Germans have not decided to start our big boy Wirtz. Italy only opting for Gnotto as a backup option. Patrick Cutrone takes up their #1 starting striker role. It's clearly evident that Xavi Simons is the focal point of L'Orange, the Netherlands calling him up. He is going to be a key figure piece in that midfield. Playmaking talent that they can thrive off, and I've completely forgotten to put Nasser Univar into this squad. I have let myself down. It would have been an absolute baller on the left-hand side as well. The Ajax prodigy. I gotta be kicking myself here. This has got to go down as one of the biggest mistakes this year on the channel. How could I have forgotten this guy? I apologize to all you Dutch viewers out there. At least we got Xavi Simons in the squad, but Nasser Univar had to sit out of this one. Here's how the Nasser Univar squad has performed this season, winning 2 trophies, top 4 finish. It has been one of the most successful spells to date. They're really starting to cement their legacy as world-class ballers. It's Xavi Simons with 35 goals and 6 assists. He already established that he was a goal scorer midfielder in our last season. He's only followed through with it. Exemplary stuff as Jude Bellingham alongside him, the 2 midfield partners being our main contributors. 32 goals and 14 assists. 46 goal contributions in 64 appearances from the Englishman. Top-notch stuff. The productivity sees no bounds, and the striker Wilfried Gnotto with 19 goals and 14 assists. He can find the back of the net, he can create chances, and Gabriel Veron, his form in the recent 2 campaigns haven't been that impressive. 17 goals and 8 assists from the now 93 rated Brazilian. Pablo Moreno fitting in there with 15 goals, 20 goal contributions, just like the Brazilian Sandri, our version, our answer to Casemiro. 5 goals and 1 assist for Luca Romero. Florian Wirtz had a injury-riddled season with 4 goals and 3 assists. Yusufa Moukoko still growing nicely despite his minimal efforts in front of goal. 3 goals and 2 assists in 47 matches. Moriba, Rayan Chekri not impressing all too much. In terms of numbers, output, and actual success, silverware this season, it has blown me away. It's off the charts kind of stuff, but the answer is, can they produce this season after season? Is this just a one-time thing? Are they one-season wonders? We're going to find out in the debut on the Champions League stage. Onwards and upwards to Season 7. Decided to check up on the World Cup final, and it's Gabriel Veron's Brazil losing narrowly on penalties 5-4 to Portugal after the game finished 1-1. The Netherlands and England come through with a disappointing World Cup campaign, both ending in a quarterfinal elimination 2-1. We've seen the light of day in lucky season number 7. We've taken out the league. Serie A champions goes to Wonderkids FC. Monza, Berlusconi's club, with 100 points, achieving that Centurion milestone, finishing above Inter, Roma, right behind their tails, a 6-point margin in between first and second. Finally, some elite silverware to celebrate, and we have knocked Inter Juve off their perch. In the Supercoppa d'Italia pre-season charity shield, it was Napoli winning 5-4 on penalties after it finished 2-2. In the Coppa Italia, did we defend our crown? Yes, we did, taking down Roma in their own backyard at the Stadio Olimpico. A 1-0 final, just like last time round, defeating Napoli, Inter, and Parma along the way. The UEFA Super Cup sees us get matched up against Spanish giants Atletico Madrid. We lost out 3-1. The Champions League saw us get drawn into Group B alongside Manchester City, Schalke, and Galatasaray. We qualify out the group with 10 points. Meanwhile, in the round of 16, we eliminate Real Madrid. Los Blancos getting defeated 4-2 in aggregate. Olympique Lyon absolutely played off the park in a 7-1 defeat, unable to make the Champions League final. A 3-2 aggregate loss to Borussia Dortmund, Jude Bellingham's former employers, and it's Atletico Madrid who took away our UEFA Super Cup. They're also going to take home that Champions League trophy. It's a domestic double to celebrate, and we got oh so close in Europe, getting knocked out in the Champions League semi-finals. We go again, losing the 2 pre-season opportunities for silverware. We held our heads up high. We move as Jude Bellingham once more. These 2 midfield partners, it's taken them all while to really get the gears churning. They are displaying no chinks in their armor with 41 goals and 19 assists. Jude Bellingham, man, take a bow. 60 goal contributions in 56 appearances. This is how good the kid is. Still at only 23 years of age, Xavi Simons, 25 goals and 13 assists, 38 goal contributions. The output from Gabriel Veron, he's really stepped it up with 21 goals and 20 assists, 41 goal contributions. Wilfried Gianotto, he's always in and amongst that mix in that top 4, top 5 best performers list. Pablo Moreno, we can't fault his consistency. 15 goals once more off the bench. He is really competing. He's actually better than Gianotto right now. Sundry, who's put in a shift at centre-back, manages 5 goals and 3 assists. It's Yusufa Moukoko, now with 5 goals in 47 appearances. Rayan Cherki, he's grown up to an 85 overall, but his performances really haven't backed that. Florian Wirtz, 1 away from that 90 overall. 4 goals and 5 assists for the German. Moriba and Mejbri, also Romero with impressive seasons. Lavia at the back with a goal and an assist. The overall growth change has seen Moriba with a +4, starting out at 56 rated. Someone's going to have to calculate all this stuff down in the comments below. I'm not no mathematician myself. +3s and +2s still seem to be the standard 7 seasons running. Unfortunately, it seems like they've reached a plateau. The likes of Mejbri, Veron, and Hurt Larita, their overalls have not improved whatsoever. Here is a list of our most valuable players, and Gabriel Veron has been taken over. He had a massive head start above everyone, but it's Jude Bellingham and Xavi Simons with meteoric rises to the top. They've had performances to back it up. So much money being displayed on this screen. It's a definition of a rags to riches story. Season 8 is right around the corner, and we're expected to go hard or go home. I really should have been keeping up with this throughout the whole simulation. It is what it is, but it's Gabriel Veron taking home the 2027 Ballon d'Or. I have no doubt in my mind that probably Jude Bellingham and Xavi Simons have a couple under their belt. It's good to see our MVP, the GOAT, get the recognition he deserves. Not only have they backed up their Scudetto winning season, they've gone back to back being Centurions and topping it off this time around at being invincible. 101 points gained, steering clear of the rest of the competition. Definitely the best team in Italy, potentially the best team in Europe, as it's Frosinone surviving Genova, Parma, and Brescia, all going back down to Serie B. After our failed attempt last season, we finally take home the Supercoppa d'Italia with a 3-1 win over Roma. We could potentially be going for an Italian treble, a clean sweep domestically. It's Inter in the final at the Stadio Olimpico. We were out here making statements in Europe. The Champions League see us 6 out of 6 wins, 18 points on top of Group C. Real Madrid stood no chance, and in the round of 16, we decimated Manchester United 5-1 on aggregate. So we're out Atletico Madrid 4-2, getting revenge for our UEFA Super Cup defeat. And in the semi-finals, we destroy Manchester City 4-2 on aggregate. That means we are facing the team that knocked us out in the semis last time around, Borussia Dortmund and Jude Bellingham's former employers. This is where we've got to dig deep. It's a domestic treble and possibly a quadruple on the cards. We are going to simulate this one up against Inter, who have proved to be title challengers in the past, but we see no troubles with them. Simmons with a first-minute goal and a brace. Jude Bellingham put that icing on top of the cake. We're 8 years deep, heavy into the simulation right now, and it's proven that the boys have got it in them. Can they secure European glory just like they did in the Europa League all those years ago? We'll take one last solid look at the FIFA 21 Wonderkids team. It's Jude Bellingham. This is stats that I've never ever seen before. 51 goals and 21 assists. That is 72 goal contributions in 61 appearances. Guys, do the math down below. Calculate some of these stats in the whole entire picture of the growth test. I'll make sure to show it some love, as they're my favorite type of comments. Xavi Simmons with 27 goals and 12 assists. Wilfred Gianotto, our top goal scorer and striker. These top 4 played all 61 games. That is incredible. 16 goals and 7 assists for Sandri at centre back. We have Pablo Moreno coming off the bench with 11 goals. Sofa Moukoko on the left with 10 goals and 1 assist. Romero proving his worth off the bench. And Gabriel Veron's kind of sharp rise and peak at the top level has kind of worn off. His shine has been glistening away in these past few seasons, and he's dwindled down to only 20 goal contributions, 16 assists. Florian Wirtz finishes off with 3 goals and 3. Lavia at the back with 2 goals and 4 assists. Collins and Cherki all on the score sheet. Ajax Moriba with a late resurgence in his career with 86 overall, now with a +2. Mejbri, Kaya, and Hertl kind of, didn't really take off. Never really were mainstays in the squad, always on the outskirts. With our highest rated player, Xavi Simmons, now 95 overall, overtaken Donnarumma, overtaken Veron, and most importantly, Bellingham, his midfield partner in crime. Wirtz and Sandri snuck their way into the 90s overall club. As for the rest of the squad, they finished off in the high 80s, mid 80s, and it's kind of where you can separate the men from the boys. Scintillating results and history is still there to be written tonight. Let's see if we can get our hands on that glorious old trophy. The stage is set. They're warming up from future young prodigies to now world-class stars. It's the game that everyone's waiting for, and up against a team that are well-renowned for producing, future Ballon d'Or winners, future academy products. It's a clash of two teams that take their youth academy producing skills. They wear it on their sleeve, they wear it proudly, and hopefully the ribbons at the end of the night are going to be red and white. Here we go. We have liftoff in the Champions League final. Gnotto gets us underway, and here goes nothing. Over here with Ryan Cherki, Borussia Dortmund backing off in these first few opening minutes. Xavi Simmons wriggles his way around his defense. Gnotto pulls it through to Ryan Cherki, who beautifully gets it past. It's a big save from the goalkeeper. Why has Xavi Simmons headed that? And it's parried away, kicked away by Magnan in between the sticks. It's a positive opening start, and we could still be onto a winner as Ryan Cherki tries to fool his defenders. Little skill move back inside, and Xavi Simmons again at the near post. Back on over to Moukoko. He's going to lift it in, and Gnotto was there. It's Xavi Simmons on the volley, just wide of the target. Bellingham against his former countryman. It is Ryan Cherki. They've got to split their country ties and loyalty today, as Jude Bellingham wants to get his hands on that Champions League trophy. Cuts inside, back to his midfield partner, and Magnan is having the game of his life, denying Xavi Simmons 2 times now. Back to Xavi Simmons, who finds a different route to goal. It's Gnotto. Will he have a go at the left foot? Showing promising signs so far. Xavi Simmons trying to get that run onside perfectly, but the Dutchman finds an alternate route, and Florian Wirtz denied by Magnan. Gnotto, we're trying a different corner opportunity, and he hits the side netting. Bellingham just dictating every single aspect of our attack. Floats it out wide to Moukoko. Now Moukoko back into the middle. He's going to float a dangerous one in there. And it's Gabriel Veron, who's been loyal since day one, producing season magic year after year. And the Brazilian fires home first in the Champions League final, breaking the deadlock as it's our number 10 with a beautiful team goal. It was Moukoko with a dangerous low cross. Borussia Dortmund defense caught off guard. And finally, we get a chance converted. 1-0 to Monza, and the Wonderkids Team FC. All it took was a little bit of South American flair, and we are up and running. And this team is just operating like a well-oiled machine. You can tell they've been together for 8+ years. As it's Makoko, can he deliver another fatal blow inside? And we play it through to Cherky once more, and it's double penetration. Cherky comes in with a goal to double our advantage. Our number 41 heads home against the corner flag, and it's absolute scenes here in the Champions League final. The Wonderkids celebrate like there's no tomorrow, and Borussia Dortmund's defense didn't know what was coming. An unorthodox style of play moving forward, and he's just p-rolled that, slotted it into the bottom left-hand corner. Unsavable for the keeper. Something's in the air tonight. European success is slowly brewing, and Ryan Cherky bags his first goal in the Champions League. But it's Borussia Dortmund trying to find one back. Renier Jesus, the first piece of action that Donnarumma had to accomplish. It's Collins, man. What a solid player. It's his former employers as well tonight. But thankfully, we compiled the misery right before halftime for Borussia Dortmund. It could be 3 round. Cherky slips through the whole defense. Could we make it 3 in the first half? We do not, though. It is a trademark counter-attack. And the way this team plays football is completely out of this world. Fluid attack and play, free-flowing. And just when you thought we were resting on our laurels, no. We were using up every second of added time to get the third. We've relied on him for goals for years and years, and he's provided in the biggest game of his life. Oh, Borussia Dortmund get one back. Chiesa right off the start of the first half was not concentrating whatsoever, and it's the Italian who takes full advantage. They've pegged one back, shutting down Dominguez and haunting him in his nightmares. But Dortmund, they want to settle the score, and Pedri, they've just come out a different beast in this second half. BVB back in it. 3-2 and 5 goals in the first 53 minutes. Well, that didn't last long, lads. I guess we're going to start stepping our game up again. They have bursted out the gates, and it could be an equalizer on the cards. It looks like Donnarumma's come off his line. Big tackle by Wirtz. Goes straight back to Dortmund with 15 minutes remaining. Stamina is draining. Momentum is going all Borussia Dortmund's way. It's set up perfectly for Sancho. Donnarumma come out. What was he doing just sitting there? And now it's 3-3. They've pulled it back from 3 goals down. And it's Istanbul all over again. Shadows of 2005 have creeped in. And we have been punished at the back. 3-3. Bellingham back in the middle. We're really pushing for a last-minute winner. Cherky with a touch of dreams. And now Jude Bellingham against his former employers. It's an 80th minute hallmark goal. And it's the Englishman striking against the Germans. We have found the 4th in a 4-3 thriller right now in the Champions League final with 10 minutes to go. Jude Bellingham, we've been chatting him up, hyping him up the whole game, and he has delivered as Ryan Cherky set that one up on a golden platter, and it's a striker's finish. Cool, calm, and composed, and our Englishman slots that one away, tucks it in the bottom right-hand corner, and we have flung ourselves into the lead again. 81st minute strike. That's his 11th of this Champions League season. Oh no, oh dear. No. Close him down, Donnarumma. Big boy, save it again. Donnarumma with a epic double save. Pedri, we got to close them out. Pedri, he's already scored 1. He's after 2, but Donnarumma denies him, gets down low. We are seconds away, moments away from Champions League glory. And oh my goodness, it was secured in the bag at halftime. But Dortmund showed their character to come back and made it 3-3. Got their equalizer. And Jude Bellingham with the last laugh. The final say, 4 different goal scorers and 4 Wonderkids. It was nail-biting towards the end, but they managed to prevail. And there you have it, the upcoming new FIFA 21 Wonderkids. You lads have to look forward to in career mode next year. Who are you going to sign? Who have been your favorites? And who have been the standouts in this career simulation growth test? I mean, Jude Bellingham really deserves to lift up the trophy, but I think the Brazilian Sandri will get his hands on it as the red and white ribbons are on display. It is going to be a night to remember for these lads who started out as teenagers and now they go home with a Champions League medal around their necks. There you have it, the captain ready to lead the lads in glory. It's going to be a long night in Monza, and Berlusconi definitely should be happy about this one. The Wonderkids get their hands on the Holy Grail, and that has been it for the video, guys. So if you did go ahead and enjoy, make sure to drop a like down below, hit subscribe, and turn on those notifications as we're on the road to 100,000 subscribers before FIFA 21, before 2021, I should say. As always, I've been BCHD. Have a great day, stay safe, and I'll catch you all in the very next video.